Yes, good day. We're looking at Sierra's renewable energy position right now and recommendations for proposing sustainable alternatives in the renewable energy space to drive consolidated success. My name is Etewa Monifia. I'm part of the Team 5 group, along with my team members, Ernest Owuru, Emmanuel Dapa, Vijiang, and also Zahu's head. We'll be going through these slides that looks into the personal analysis of Brazil as a country and by extension, Syria as a state. We'll also take a look at the SWOT analysis, the energy situation, and also the sustainable solutions that we want to produce of technologies from the United States. Looking through the personal analysis, the political situation of Brazil as a country is stable. There are policies and frameworks that have been mapped out for the benefit of the energy industry so as to attract foreign investments. We also have a very strong performance in recent years in terms of the economy. And the GDP of Brazil has actually been very impressive and they recorded national growth. They actually about the fifth largest economy in the world. And socioculturally, they possess a very vibrant young population as well as rich tradition and culture. In terms of technology, Brazil is actually doing well in the tech slang space. They're looking to actually build the biggest renewable energy community in the world. They do have a very, very huge technology hub with extensive infrastructure that is built and being developed on a frequent basis. Environmentally, they are doing well as to leading the charge around clean energy initiatives, and the state of Brazil is very involved and focused and committed to clean energy. Extensive comprehensive legal framework has been provided for all aspects of this trade. So if we move on to the next slide, we also did consider the SWOT analysis, addressing some of the strengths, identifying weaknesses and opportunities, as well as threats to the Brazilian economy. Its economy is quite diverse. It's got significant investments, and also it's able to take full advantage of this clean energy development as it has been doing over the years. And we'll take a deep dive into those developments and other opportunities that it can tap on from the US market. So this is the current situation, as the data set did suggest. Majority of Brazil's Sierra's current energy mix involves thermal energy, wind taking a huge charge and sharing with thermal, and solar actually, even though with all the enormous opportunities that solar does have, it's still very, very much less than 0.2%. It's about 0.12 exactly, and others are actually as well there. The observatory data set did give us energy data. It gave us monthly consumption by state. It gave us data around distributed generation, which signifies the extent to which the energy is distributed to end users. It did also give us generation capacity, and also centralized generation, as well as transmission data. We were able to plot some visuals around that. We were able to see total energy supplied on an annual basis, as well as the consumption. Also, we're able to look at the total energy consumption by consumer class, and we did find out that in the state of Syria, the 81% of the energy being consumed is actually consumed by the residential consumer class. So we have the commercial class at coming quite low at 4%, and others actually taking the rest of the 15%. So we're going to take a look at the clean energies technologies that are available in the US that the state of Syria can actually consider for use. Top of it is actually something that Syria has been investing in over the years, and within the last 3 to 5 years, they've been doing a lot around green hydrogen. And they potentially are looking to strike a revolution in this side with transportation and industrial sectors. We can see on this chart a very, very simple diagram that shows how hydrogen fuel is actually produced, how it's produced. More detail would be looked at the appendix. Clean energy technologies in the US also does include energy storage, solar energy, and I will see more of that. We also have wind energy, geothermal energy, as well as some of the energies within the US. So what energy solutions are we proposing for the state of Syria? We're looking for Syria to actually continue its efforts in producing advanced solar PV systems. It's quite positioned for that. It's going to provide increased power output as well as the scalability that Syria does require. And the grid scale battery storage system is also something that Syria should be looking at. And we do have that as some of the things that we believe that the US can actually help Syria with. The wind turbine technology, Syria already has a lot of investments in wind. They can continue actually to increase their capture of energy in that space, and of course, look at their offshore potential as well. We do have recommendations for Syria to accelerate its energy. Syria is actually the state that Brazil is looking to actually get its clean generation infrastructure over the years from this chart that we see here. And we hope that Syria is going to be able to maximize solar and wind potential. It's also going to complete projects that are ongoing. We see a number of projects that are not yet completed, and we look at opportunities that are actually in the distribution space that can actually benefit them around analytics and the use of AI systems. We've seen on blockchain technologies and all that. And we also have use cases that are in the US between California and the state of New York that Syria can actually take good advantage of. Thank you very much.